Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another HPars 3 replay. Spawn on the south side as the red Ottoman, we have Elmo. Spawn as the yellow Mexicans, we have Wait, that's blue. That's MarSpain. For the north side as the magenta Ottoman, or maroon Ottoman, we have Elmo. Spawn as the red Maltese, we have Canadian. No deck selected just yet, nor here, nor here. And nor here. This map is a hybrid map. Plenty of fish out of sea and whales, or belugas. Wonder how they taste. Got this treasure here. No true Scotsman would have dropped his bagpipes here. But they still worth 100 experience, 100 wood. They're guarded by two marauding Highlanders, so they offer 33 damage. So he may need to snipe one and back on off, so that's actually a little bit more dangerous. Up here we do have the market and the mosque and a house. And for, let's see, another round of bagpipes. This one's only worth 100, 50-50 rather than 100-100. And this one's protected by marauding musketeers and plague doctors. This one is protected by Highlanders, which are Scotsmen. Does snipe on the guys there. It's actually going to be a close fight. 33 damage, having 200 health. The extra health of the Explorers probably would do it, because he does have a bit of extra bonus damage against Treasure Guardians. Yep, he will win out. Did take some damage, though. Shipment of villagers for blue Ottoman player. Abas Bulakturat, probably butchered that. Don't see any team cards here, but got a lot of shipments. It's just Fast Fortress, maybe Fast Industrial. We do actually have a 4 card here. And some defenses among some other large number of military multipliers. Maltese player does have the C deck. Going for archaic stuff, primarily crossbowmen. Does have Zebex of the Order. An Unbearable Bear chasing the Explorer as well. Local Doggo does go down. V2 Insurgent, so we got an Insurgent deck here. Interesting. Those machetes. And Austinus can now spawn Chinkos. So some sort of Insurgent deck to say the least. Now over here we got the R deck, which also looks like a Fast Fortress. Got a lot of resource cards here. Going for Silk Road. Cathedral Wagon now uploaded on out by the Mexican player. And there's a good chance that the Mexican player may revolt. Let's see, there's the Yucatan deck, right? That can, or Yucatan Revolt can help them get the, and Yucatan Insurgents, if I remember correctly. Cathedral's now built. He's going for the Miko Khan. Can't remember what that state is. I have to wait and see. We'll pick up that. Artillery Foundry house here. And this does give him access to one dock and give him a fishing boat for every single ship he's already seen so far in this game. Colago de San Nicolas, which will give him one-time spotting. I don't really like that card myself. But the extra fishing boats, depending on the number of ships sent so far this game, is actually pretty nice. The Moose, or Meese, being crowded towards the town center. And oh, we got Honcho, the pet grizzly bear. So he managed to get a free grizzly bear. The explorer's taking some severe damage, but Honcho does get some good work done. He's no wool tech, but he should do. 200 coin there, so that's actually a pretty sizable treasure there. He is quite wounded though, so he will only be sit around to get healed on up. We got commander here and some hospitals. Got some surgeons being bought by the Mexican player. And since he's not collecting any coin, he may be not eyeing for a revolt. Surgeon all cost food. It's 15 villagers, building more villagers, bringing more surgeons. So he's just got mass insurgents, which are a heavy infantry, more closer to a pikeman, cheap pikeman. Treatment coin being collected up for magenta. This explorer is still taking them damage, but I can always pet Honcho if he needs a hug. I think bears are pretty good at giving hugs. They'll give you bear hugs. We have a number of obus guns, so we're going to see Insurgent obus gun. They help cover each other's weakness. Insurgents are basically a skirmisher variant that deals siege damage. Insurgents, of course, like I said, are a halberdier variant, which is more closer to a Rodialo, honestly. Their damage is not good, though actually higher than a pikeman, because high pikemen more rely on bonus damage, their counter unit. Obus guns sieging down the cathedral. Here comes good number insurgents. While obus guns technically the counter to them, they are here in numbers. They are angry. Could go for his machetes, increasing their speed and damage. He's going for the Chinacos, which are a heavy cav variant, lancer variant. Got a good number of supporting obus guns. Got some pikemen and crossbowmen here. Pikemen are definitely not what he needs. He needs more crossbowmen. If you need to double check, it is heavy infantry and not shock infantry insurgents. Crossbows fire away. We do now have more insurgents point of view. Just so many insurgents. Insurgents, they have 90 health, so they're pretty easy to kill. But he does not have access to any cannon. More obus guns being shipped on in, food as well. More crossbowmen. He's going around for another round of 10 crossbowmen and shipment of 8 as well. That will give him a great number of crossbows. Magenta needs to pull out some obus guns to support him out. He's going for some more obus guns. He's also going for Sabeki, increasing the hit points of obus guns and the grenadiers. Crossbowmen push way forward. Commander does go down. Villagers need back on off. They may get stabbed to death or hacked apart by farm equipment. And oh, got circle formation by the insurgents. We got some Chinacos here, which are a lancer variant. He does have a handful of pikemen there, so the Chinacos need to get ripped on down apart. More obus guns to be shipped on in. Does bring the town militia. I go for more crossbowmen, but does lose the field hospitals. The field hospital being built on the back line. Sergeant's taking out the housing. He has plenty of spare housing, so doesn't have to worry about losing some housing. Of course, got now the town militia here. The Ottoman town militia does do plus 2% damage versus heavy infantry. Very useful against the insurgents. Crossbows making their way down south. Also got a Ottoman villager here. She will be stabbed. Ho shall be hoed. Obus guns gauge the crossbowmen, doing some good work there. And more obus guns getting a flank there on the insurgents. Maltese players trying to do some housing there. There's a bit of a loss. He has a shipment available. Maybe archaic soldier attack? I have no idea. He's going for the road Jerusalem. And that will give him a bit of rebate for his units to loss. Max him up to 1,500 resources, yet it's at halfway, but he needs resources now. It goes straight into your inventory. Starting to push way forward. More field hospitals back here. More pike or crossbows spawning out. Get some damage there. We got another shipment for the Maltese. The shipment coin will give enough coin to actually age up with. You always go for that and collect up later. They started trying to stab the villagers. The town center is taking some fire, literally. Insurgents don't really have high siege. 23 siege damage is actually not bad for the price. They're actually pretty good for the price. Obelisk guns. Magentus now has a good number of obelisk guns there, engaging all of Blue's obelisk guns. Obelisk guns do also have less damage versus villagers, so not good hitting these various villagers back here. Crossbows push way forward. Town center is taking some fire. Town center almost destroyed. Pikeman there. One last torch kills it off. Oof. Maltese player does have enough wood to rebuild the town center. That was literally perfect damage. But the Mexican players have 44 military units. The Magenta Ottoman player has 55. And the other Ottoman player has 39. Team Southside has a lot less military units. They don't realize it, but Team Northside, they could counterattack it and do some serious damage. Explorer here has been healed on up. Honcho gave him enough hugs. And he got healed up quite nicely. Got some research here for the blue player. The Corporal Vizier, so he's eyeing for his mosque research, which will give him what? Azim Fusiliers, right? Oh wait, no, that was the faster villager production research. And we also got the Town Watch research. He actually has not gotten to the Palace of Intrigue. More obelisk guns being put on the field. The Maltese player is going for all the research. Has the town center rebuilt. Got some grenadiers here. The Mexican player is going for Gang Saw. He's trying to age on up. We're going to see the very rare Mexican Age 3. Yep. I don't know why. I got Age of Empires 4 stuck in my head, and I saw like, oh, he has enough reasons to age up. Nope. Age of Empires 2 is 1200 to 1000, not 1200 and 600. Wrong game. Commandery not being built. Mexican player has a ship available. He can actually get 8 fishing boats. Oh, he's going to get the 8 fishing boats, which will give him quite a bit of food income to blow out more insurgents. And there's plenty of fish out at sea, as well as whales. Got some settle wagons being pulled out from the commandery. Not sure how many he has. 5 out of 6. And soon be 6 out of 6. And now is aging up to the San Luis Potosí. I have no idea.
Listo para pelear.
Let's see here. It says ships 500 food and also destroys building grants you food. Looks like it gives you a 20% rebate or bounty on per building you destroyed because the town center gave his bonus town center gave him 100 food, which is not bad. Of course, it is a win more mechanic, but it does also give you 500 food as a shipment as well. So in comparison to regular food shipments, which is 700 from other crates, you don't need to destroy too many buildings to start actually earning a profit. Compared to, say, a resource crate like wood. Magenta is asking Red if he's ready. Yes, and the taunt. You now have the advanced arsenal being researched by Magenta. As long as we aren't aging. I mean, time passes. You will always start aging. Yeah, now the marksman being researched by Magenta, which means they're going to get a timing attack where their opponents are in the middle of aging up, so they spend a lot of resources there, and they won't be able to defend themselves. He has aged up. He can get out some Janakos, as well as some other stuff. Got quite a bit of grenadiers and obelisk guns here, crossbowmen and pikemen. Board through the hospitals not being pulled on the field. Janako's trying to beat the build, but that's not going to be successful. The structure shall go down. Falconets being shipped in by the Mexican player, which is just 2 Falconets, which is great against this composition, but simply not enough there. Needs more artillery. Obelisk guns push forward. Hopefully his teammate canceled the age up. He did not cancel the age up. Move archaic soldier to combat. Here comes the insurgents getting grenaded. Nako's trying to find another opportunity to engage the various infantry units. They want to hit the obelisk guns and grenadiers. Padre in general now firing away. The grenadiers are annihilating the obelisk guns. I got Falconets and the Topicular shipment for the Ottoman player. But Mexican player, I'm losing the infrastructure there. Falconets firing away. Grenades raining on in. They do times 2 damage for siege weapons. 1 Falconet goes down. Both Falconets go down. And I think Red and Magenta is going to start cleaving their opponent's base now. Now the Autumn player has bought some Falconets. Does one of Chinakos. Not really a massive threat. He has plenty of pikemen. Great volley there by the Falconets. Pikemen start making its way down south. Both Falconets are now down. Chinakos starting to get stabbed by big pointy sticks. Nakos getting some good damage on those obelisk guns. Pikemen are starting to get some hits on those Chinakos. Mexican player is basically knocked out of the game. He has some units back here, including a Hacienda. More pikemen being pulled out by the Maltese, getting them more torch damage. Mexican player has nothing to build Q. He has enough resources to age up, but just no town center to age up with. He should either revolt if he's going to lose. Veteran Grenadiers now being researched by Elmo. All players now age 3. The Zine Fusiliers being shipped on in by the Southern Ottoman player. Obelisk guns take some massive fire there from the Grenadiers. Artillery pounder does go down. And Blue's starting to get gutted there. Blue is trying to go for a fourth. That is not a good idea. Hopefully he has another drop-off point than his primary town center. He does not. Does take some damage there. The elk is stopping him from... There we go. Now he's starting to deploy. Town center will go down. And now he can start focusing down the fort. Does spot the obelisk guns there. Pikemen push way forward. And now the torch is coming on in. That fort's not going to be built. Fort has been destroyed. We do have some magenta Sipahi, and now they're ripping apart some of Blue's villagers. Down south, Yellow is trying to regroup, trying to get out some more Chinacos. And Blue does back of the game. The Mexican player is trying to build more Chinacos, but against 2v1, it's pretty much over. Yellow has some villagers here. Blue's course gonna be idle. I'm going to start fast forwarding. I don't. Mass Chinaco's not going to do much. There's just too many pikemen on the field. Meantime, shore of Blue's infrastructure. Trying to prevent Chinacos. Fishing boats being hunted down. And some of Yellow's villagers up here does get gunned down. We do have now the Delis, or Order Hussars, and the Sipahi now engaged with Chinacos. Chinacos do a bit of bonus damage with heavy cav. Sipahi is, of course, do still some good work, but they're just simply way outnumbered. Yellow will go for a secondary town center, but there's nothing to do against the pikemen. Chinacos there, going for cavalry combat now, and San Luis Patriots. Of course, now the artillery foundry. Here comes Chinacos. Yellow does not know what to do. Sounds like it's quickly being torched down. He's trying to advance. But here comes a pikeman. More pikemen there. Even just peeling off a couple. He's getting a lot of free hits there from these couple pikemen. Taking down all the other stuff now. Pikemen are engaged in here. It's actually not going to be great engagement for Yellow. Pikemen, they do one thing, and they do one thing very well. Stab horses at 2 range. And he just lost about half his Chinacos there to a very small number of pikemen. Rifle grenades firing away. The rest of these pikemen will finish the Chinacos as they get distracted by the grenadiers. And Yellow finally backs the game. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.